Welcome to another game preview on BasedBellagio. Today we are discussing STALCRAFT. What is STALCRAFT? STALCRAFT, in my opinion, is a mix of Minecraft with the engine, the graphics, physics essentially, with the story and world of Stalker, with everything from the artifacts to the anomalies to the mutants to the awesome environment around Chernobyl. And also games like Escape from Tarkov. STALCRAFT is an open world MMO FPS survival style genre game where you go out into an open world environment and basically loot stuff and are able to bring it back to your base, your hideout essentially, your safe houses. But there are some major differences with the above mentioned games. Let me start out with the mechanisms. The game lets you decide of 1 to 2 different sides to join originally. And then after you get deep enough with those factions, you get to branch out and join other factions. And the 2 sides are bandits versus stalkers. And this is the premise of the PvP in the game. When you go out, the first area, the swamps for example, has both enemy factions' major bases on opposite sides of the map. So as you go out and do quests and side missions and gather items, get stronger, buy your gear score, fighting things, selling stuff, finding those lucky artifacts and making it back to base to identify them and sell them to get more rubles to buy more upgrades, which a lot of the upgrades are soul bound, character bound. You cannot lose them. Most of the weapons you buy are locked to your character. Even if you die, you don't lose it. You mainly just lose ammo, healing items, which even some of those are soul bound also. So the game is very forgiving for new players, newer audiences, but there are elements of hardcore gaming in this, competitiveness. Just like a Stalker game, there are missions and quests to guide you into different areas and also reward you with what I call character milestones. You might not have access to a certain tracking device without doing a quest. You might not have access to amazing free high-powered weaponry, high-powered armors. I actually bought an in-game armor. I saved up the required stones and green mold that you need, the fungus, plus money. And I bought a really cool armor, which was a major upgrade from the starting armor that they had. And then shortly after, I completed a mission that brought me to a whole new safe house, part of the map and area, and they ended up giving me free armor that had better PvP protections, better bullet protection, stuff like that, if only I just waited. But it's not a waste because the armor I bought is in the Explorer category, which you need to buy if you want to go through that equipment tree and skill tree basically. So I would turn in that armor for a modified version, and that modified version I would turn in for a better version after giving the required items and stuff to upgrade. Pretty neat system. The guns, which is a major part of the game, there are melee weapons, but the guns is what you're going to be using most, feel okay for a Minecraft / Robloxy kind of game. The guns sound good, they each have different fire rates, and they feel okay. What that means is it's not going to be like a gun simulator like Escape from Tarkov. You're not going to have that amazing feel. Sometimes when I'm playing Tarkov and I shoot a gun, I almost feel like haptic feedback in my mouse, which doesn't exist. But you can feel the guns in Tarkov. You're not going to really feel the guns in this game. But they shoot good. The PvP is solid. The PvE is solid. The maps are absolutely massive. I was kind of blown away by traversing the map, getting across the map. It's not just like, oh hey, the border's right there to cross over to the next zone. The maps are big. They're on par with real Stalker. If I had to guess, it might even be like a 1-to-1 scale of a Stalker map, if not even bigger, because we're dealing with blocks. So who is this game for? This game is for people that enjoy first-person shooters, that enjoy competitive first-person shooters, and especially massive multiplayer online versions of this game. I think it's incredible that you have all these people playing around you. There were times when I got downed and I saw a group of completely random, friendly strangers on my faction of the Stalkers, and they came to me. They helped me revive, they healed me, and they helped defeat the enemies that were around me. There were times where I stumbled upon people and helped them out. Pretty awesome to have that. It feels good to play a Stalker kind of game with massive multiplayer. That is definitely a unique feature of this game. If you don't like multiplayer games, especially open world ones, this game might not be for you. As far as I can tell right now, there is no crafting. That could be completely wrong. It might not be in the demo. It might be more endgame. So if you like Minecraft for building your own house, building your own things, this is not the game for you. If you enjoy Escape from Tarkov even a little bit, if you're looking for a different flavor of Escape from Tarkov, in some ways more casual, with the items that you can't lose, stuff like that, and in some ways just as hardcore with the competitive first-person shooter aspects, meeting random enemies and PvPing them, I think you will enjoy this game if you like Tarkov. We don't know how much the game is going to be when it releases. There was just a free demo of it for about a week, maybe longer. I caught the tail end of it. The game, as of this recording, on June 20th, which they said is the last day, the game you could still play. The servers are still open. Maybe they mean the end of June 20th. So if you hear this video right away, you might be able to download it still, maybe not. But the game is coming out very soon. I highly recommend it. I think, and I'm estimating, they will charge anywhere between $20 and $35 for this game. I think $35 would be on the high end. This game is totally worth 20 bucks. I looked at the map. It looks like they are including almost every zone in Stalker. The demo, I don't know how big it was, but I was in 2 big zones, massive. And if there are as many zones as Stalker and the servers are big, this game is massive potential, massive amounts of fun and open world gaming. So definitely the game, in my opinion, if it is that big, could be worth $30 or plus. But we'll see what they charge. This game, keep it on your radar. I think you will be highly impressed with it. I was impressed with it. When I first see Minecraft style games that aren't my beloved Minecraft, I kind of cringe and I'm like, oh, this is kind of gimmicky. But it totally works for this game. The whole open world, massive multiplayer online first-person shooter totally works with the Minecraft feel. I was laughing multiple times when I saw characters' faces and how they look. I was impressed. I really was. But let me know what you think down in the comments. Do me a favor. YouTube does not help the little man, but you can. If you share this video with a friend, a family member, let them know about STALCRAFT. If you're interested in the game, share this video. It would help me out tremendously. Hit that thumb up or thumb down and the subscribe button for more awesome gaming videos, tutorials, let's plays, and cool games being showcased. Thank you for watching.